In 1829, this was the first county seat, the first courthouse in Madison County was right here where we're sitting. The courthouse was here, so that was 182 years ago. The courthouse was commissioned 182 years ago. These cedar trees are at least 182 years old. This is actually the town square with the roads wrapped around the square. And so when we bought the property, we bought about 500 acres here, and it had a 9-square grid system of blocks, 9-block town, and it was what started the town were the springs that flow into a beautiful lake right down here. So, but what happened was the railroads went through Canton and Madison. And so what happened after by the 1940s, everybody had moved off. The town lost its charter in the 1940s. So when we bought the property, we had the idea, look, wouldn't it be neat to recreate this old historic town and kind of rebuild the town of Livingston? And so hired an architect out of Historical Concepts out of Atlanta, incredible firm, and they came up with this design to put the town back the way it, we put the town back in a sense. The roads are where they were in 1829. So we're breaking ground today and starting rebuilding the town of Livingston.
What's your timeline?
We started today. We'll have the market pavilion, which will be the farmers market. Our goal is to have one of the top farmers markets in the southeast. We've got a permanent home for the market. It'll start next April out on the corner of 463 and 22. And then they broke ground today, started pushing dirt for the new Livingston Mercantile Store, which is going to be an 8,800 square foot beautiful building. All the buildings here look like they were built in the 1800s. And so the Mercantile Store will open up this time next year. And then, so this first phase is 73,000 square foot. It'll have everything from a bakery to 4 restaurants to the Mercantile Store to office space and farmers market. It'll have an old courthouse for events. It'll have a chapel, which will be one of the top wedding destinations in the southeast U.S. So it really is just going to be a neat, and it's really kind of celebrating the best of Mississippi music, food, literature, and art. And but we also, it's about economic development. We're going to start off. We'll create 100 jobs. Then as it builds out to 200, then eventually up to 700 jobs. And the economic impact is well over $100 million, especially when you look at the ripple effect of that. And I tell you what's exciting is really, like I tell people, great companies, if we can find big companies, that's great. But the real leverage, I think, is the small company, the startup. And what we want to do is take people with an idea that have a goal of being an entrepreneur and come alongside them and create an environment where they can start businesses. Like we've got one little company launched today, Delta Bread, right over here. And we've also got a little bath product company, Moosey, which we produce those in Flora, and they'll have a little showroom in the town.
Having such a multi-phase plan, is it apprehensive at all getting into this just with the recession and the way things have been going?
Well, I had some people say, well, David, any doubts I had, all you got to do is look around here right now at this farmer's market. I think the crazier things get, more people like local, you know what I mean? I know myself, I'd rather do business with a local company. If you look at this land, people say it's some of the most beautiful land in the county. You got beautiful land, great demographics, right in between Canton, Madison, and Flora. So we think that we're really in a good position.